Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. English 12th Good by Mr. Chips. Chapters 4, 5, 6. Solved MCQs on your boards. Previous annual papers of Lahore, Multan, Gujranwala, Sargodha, Rawalpindi, Sahiwal, Faisalabad, Bahawalpur, D.G.Khan and D.G.Khan boards. Chapter 4 Good by Mr. Chips. Chips was rescued by a girl. Right option C. Chips did not contradict with Catherine. Option B. Chips was not articulate. Right option B. His sprain brought him at her mercy. Right option C. He was a conventional person. Right option D. Chips' marriage was a triumph success. Right option C. Bernard Shaw had the most reprehensible opinions. Right option A. Brookfield was a heaven for Chips. Right option B. Nice man treated them with a polite but rather distant chivalry. Right option B. Chips felt no relish of being rescued. Right option A. He was stirred by the general aroma of tea. Right option B. In politics, she was a radical. Right option B. Chips was rescued by a girl. Right option C. He was a conventional person. Right option D. While climbing the mountain, Chips slipped himself and wrenched his ankle. Right option B. Catherine conquered Brookfield as she had conquered Chips. Right option B. Catherine was happy that Mr. Chips was not a solicitor. Right option C. Chips had big notion about women. Right option A. Bernard Shaw had strange and reprehensible opinions. Right option A. The world seemed to him distasteful. Right option B. Mr. Chips had a vague notion about women. Option D. Chips was not very articulate. Right option D. Mr. Chips was a conventional person. Option D. He was very articulate. Option A. In politics, Catherine was a radical. Option C. Chapter 5 Good by Mr. Chips. Chips has a mediocre degree. Right option C. The trivial cause of so many moments happenings was one thing. Option B. He always desired to depreciate himself. Right option C. Chips remembered the dizzy happiness. Option C. Chips resaw the glorious hump of the gable. Right option C. Chapter 6 Good by Mr. Chips. Chips had begun to sink into the creeping dry root of pedagogy. Option D. Everyone was certain that the East End lads would be hooligans. Option D. Everything had passed without the slightest hitch. Option B. Chips' volte-face was complete. Option B. His eyes gained sparkle. Option D. Catherine was an astonishing girl. Option D. Catherine conquered Brookfield as she had conquered Chips. Right option B. Chips' marriage was triumphant success. Chips' marriage was a triumphant success. Right option A. Chips became less rigid. Option C. Mr. Chips was conscientious. Option B. Chips worked well. He was conscientious. Option D. Mr. Chips remained conservative in politics. Option C. He could not confute her ideas. Option A. Like, share and subscribe my channel Park Education Official.